Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, we have a lot of news to get to. This is kind of exciting. We got a lot of confirmation on a lot of things here. We're going to talk about the Cowboys' backup situation, and some teams have made decisions on their franchise tag. They're going to wipe some fans' dreams away. Okay, so let's get over. Let's talk about some of these moves and discussion that's going on right now. Let's start off with this. Okay, take a look at this. All right, so you look at this slide here. Ed Werder. There's mutual interest between Cowboys and backup quarterback Josh McCown, but Tony Romo's decision must come first. Could be factor in TR timing. Okay, so that's Ed Werder. We're talking backup quarterbacks. We're gonna need one. This is getting serious. All right, so we're going full blown cap mode. Okay. So, Josh McCown, he was discussed here on and off over the last couple seasons, connected to the Cowboys. They never made a move. There was thoughts of trading for him whenever Kellen Moore got hurt, and Romo. That wasn't the case. Thankfully, the Cowboys made the right decision and went with Dak. Okay. Now he's a free agent, so they can get him for free now. They don't have to. They don't need to trade for him. The question will be, how much is he going to want, all right? And what about Kellen Moore, okay? That's, that's Scott Linehan's boy right there, Kellen Moore. He's been in the system for a couple of seasons now. So do you want to go with a younger guy that knows the system inside and out pretty much? Or do you want to go with Josh McCown, all right? So Josh McCown, over the last couple seasons, he's made anywhere from $5 million, $8 million. I mean, his price tag has a different range wherever he's been at, but you would have to believe here he would probably be looking anywhere between $3 to $5 million a year. So, what do the Cowboys want to pay for a backup? Okay, do they want to pay let's say $5 million a year? Kind of pricey for a backup, but Jerry's done it before. We saw what he paid Kyle Orton a couple seasons ago. Josh McCown, he has experience. He's won some games in this league. His most successful season was with Chicago when he came in relief for Jay Cutler. So he is a possibility there. He is older though, and it's also the possibility the Cowboys, go ahead and get both these guys. But how many quarterbacks do you want on the team? Okay. So, what do you guys think? Okay, should the Cowboys think about getting Josh McCown in free agency, or do we need to pass? Do we need to go ahead and just stick with Kellen Moore, or are both of these guys possibly out of the Cowboys' range? I would think Kellen Moore would be affordable. If this is a monetary thing, I think Kellen Moore. But as far as winning, Josh McCown. But Josh McCown, he has some injury history. Okay, with the Browns, got knocked out a couple times. Sometimes it's kind of careless. He thinks he's still young, that he can run. He got concussions in and out of the season last year. So if you're going to be a backup, you also have to be a durable backup. I'm not so sure that Josh McCown is that at this stage of his career, but might be worth the look. What do you guys think? Who should the Cowboys go with? Okay, we know it's not going to be Sanchez. It can't be. The guy's just a turnover machine. But right now, I still think Kellen Moore is probably the guy. But obviously, there's the interest there, so it could happen. We'll see what happens there. Okay. Now, the other thing that we need to talk about here. The high-priced free agents are off the market. JPP, he's been franchise tag, okay? He's going to be with the Giants. He's going to be menacing Dak Prescott again this season. We need to shore up the offensive line there. Doug Free, the weak link. No depth there. Chaz Green, unreliable, so they're going to have to do something here. They might have to roll with Free another season, though, because they can't count on Chaz Green, unfortunately. Or do you try to pick up a free agent or somebody here to try to compete and unthrown or dethrone Doug Free. All right, the other guy they got franchise tag, Chandler Jones, he's gone, franchise tag. These are no surprise to me. And then the other guy, Kawann Short, the defensive tackle from the Panthers, he's been franchise tagged. So these are guys, quality guys, impact players. All right, so, but for me, did the Cowboys really, were they going to go deep into the free agency? I don't think they did, you know. I still don't think that's their plan. So, I talked about this in another video where Stephen Jones himself said that, you know, they didn't want to go overspend a free agent. I'll have the link to that video here in the description of this video. So if you missed that video, check that out. You'll see it from him, his own words, okay? So spending a lot of money, the Cowboys aren't going to do it as much as a lot of us would like us to bring in guys here, instant impact free agents. It's probably, realistically, it probably just isn't going to happen. They're going to do the mid-tier, lower-tier. What they're really going to do is they're going to try to sign their own guys, okay? The Barry Churches, the Terrell McLeans, maybe Bryce Butler. I have a feeling Terrence Williams is going to be out of the price market. But that's where the priority is going to be. They're going to try to sign their own guys. And then supplement that through the draft. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably add some names here that nobody's really thinking of. You know, a lot of people have the name Calais Campbell possibility. He's 30 years old, free agent from the Cardinals. He's going to hit the market, all right? So, but this guy has commanded a pretty sizable contract, okay? He's gotten paid in this league. So, yeah, 30 years old. He's not going to come cheap. There's no way. I mean, a lot of fans are you know, trying to plug him in here. I would like to have him here too myself. I mean, versatile. You could plug him in a defensive tackle and defensive end. But I worry about the price tag. These guys, they have a short shelf life. They want to get paid. You know, they're not gonna, you know, do any kind of discount. So, last couple years, $9 million base salary. He's probably not gonna want to go much lower than that, if anything. I don't know. I think we're gonna get caught up in the numbers game when we start thinking about Campbell. He can probably, you know, he's gonna look around and see what he can get. And he's been real consistent. So unless he wants to take a lower pay and work with Dallas to come here, but other than that, even he might be out of our price range. But I would like to see him. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, that's that right there. All right, the other thing we want to talk about, there was an article here that brought up a good point about linebacker depth, a contingency plan for Jaylon Smith in case he's not ready. Okay, do the Cowboys need to draft a linebacker, and how early, and do they need to do it? You know, I think the Cowboys, they should consider this, not solely because of Jaylon Smith, but because we really don't have depth there. We're kind of thin there. Gatchkar, Durant, I don't know about Durant there. You know, and Hitchens, he's in a contract year. This draft class is deep with depth at linebacker. You know, we did the NFL pre-combine linebackers to watch list. I'll put that link in the description as well if you missed that. But there's going to be a lot of good linebackers in this draft class. So if the Cowboys have concerns about that, or if they're kind of iffy on Jaylon Smith's recovery, whether or not he's on track, it seems like he is. But, you know, we'll have to see once he puts the pads on. All right. So what do you guys think? You know, do you think we need a contingency plan for Jaylon Smith in case he's not ready? Should we draft somebody early? I mean, who do you guys like? Okay. So let me know what you guys think about these topics here. Okay, Josh McCown, what we're gonna do in free agency now that a lot of these premier guys are gone. Chandler Jones, JPP, and Kawann Short. All right, these are the premium guys. They're all gone. And let me know what you guys think. All right, so I really appreciate all you guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you here for the next video. We should have another combine video here coming out soon. And of course, if any other Cowboys news comes out, we'll have another video for that too. Alright, thanks guys.